We're looking at Donald Fehr. You think it was a good move, players picking him up to do the negotiations?
Well, I have an older brother that played in New York for the Rangers for 10 years. He's pretty well connected with a lot of people in other sports in that area. And he asked somebody in the MLB why they didn't have a salary cap, and they said one reason: Donald Fehr.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he's a pit bull, but I'm sure this, as you said, the 70% of the players who aren't playing are probably hoping that maybe his stance wasn't quite as hard as it's been so far. I'm sure they all would like to be out there on the ice right now.
Well, the one thing that Donald Fehr did differently that Goodnow did not do was he really has these players prepped for this lockout. Really something that, you know, it was I want to say a spider web of information the way it was going before. And each team has a rep, a union steward or rep. When I played here, I was the rep for Buffalo. And, you know, you go back and you tell your rep, and then the rep would send it out to his players. Well, you know, it's like the story going around the room, how by the time it gets around, it changes a little bit. Sometimes I think the meaning may have got changed. What Fehr did differently was he traveled the world. He traveled to Europe. He traveled all over the U.S., all over Canada, and held meetings for all the players to attend so he could talk to them one-on-one as a group, and not, it wasn't relied to the agent or the player rep to get that information out. He was there. He answered questions. Plus, the financial planners, from what I read, had them prepped, had all their players prepped, getting debt down, getting lines of credit ready in case this thing lasted. They had a lot of money in their war chest that they could start handing up. I think the other day I saw in the paper where each player got a $10,000 check as a stipend to help get through the situation. That was in the paper the other day. So he's really got the organization well prepared. But for how long will it last? How long will they stay out? I can't tell you that.